In the northern part of Cotabato City in Mindanao, a town was located where no one dares to set foot except its inhabitants. It is known as the City of Pikit. Before dawn, townsfolk would lock their doors and hide in their homes, afraid not of ghosts or any supernatural beings, but rather afraid of the people who run their town, the Moros. When the night falls, people would avoid roaming around town, scared to cross paths with Datu Mantel. Tatu Mantel is the leader of the town, the head of the Moros, an imposing figure that walks its streets. In his waistband is a holster carrying his 45 caliber handgun, ready to shoot everyone that gets in his way.
One night, a drunkard was on his way home when Dato Mantel saw him on the mat road. The tyrant shot him right between his eyes. His body was never found the day after. Like every murdered man in the town, long before this incident, a 4-year-old boy that was abandoned by his mother on a bus had his head blown off by the Moros, his scalp plastered on the wooden backrest of his chair.
Though aware of the crimes inside the town, the chief of police had not sent his people there because one night, whilst he was having a drink with the infamous Moro, Datu Mantel slapped him across the face and challenged him to draw his gun. Aware that Datu Mantel could cock his gun with one hand while it is still on the holster and draw it like a toy gun. The chief of police conceded. Datu Mantel then declared, "Now I am the chief of police," then proceeded to roam the town wearing a khaki police uniform.
When Dato Mantel was watching a film in a movie house titled The Golden Boy by Fernando Poe Jr., a scene came in when the Golden Boy mowed the Moros with a machine gun. The specific scene offended Dato Mantel, so he stood up from his wooden bench and shut the screen, concluding, "There, now you are dead." Since then, they never played another Fernando Poe Jr. film in the movie house, even though people requested more. As the owner replied with, "We all know he was shot dead by Datu Mantel and now lay buried in the hills of Pulangi."
This story shows the oppression and the abuse of power happening in Pikit under the totalitarian leadership of Dato Mantel and the Moros, that instead of providing peace and protection, they have done heinous crimes that exacerbate their people's fears and takes away their freedom.